Elite Facts presents
10 weird things found inside of sharks.
10.
License plates. The age-old classic. It's quite fitting we're starting off this list with something so strange yet so well known. Also, just to let you know, you're going to see the tiger shark pop up quite frequently on this list because, well, tiger sharks are known for eating anything and everything in sight, thus earning the nickname trash cans of the sea. They are incredible hunters who will eat just about anything. Unfortunately, a common item tiger sharks eat is license plates. The attraction to license plates may simply be curiosity, but it could also be that metal reflects light, thus gaining their attention and appetite, which could trick a tiger shark into thinking it's prey. The oddest part is, a fisherman once found a license plate all the way from landlocked Kansas in the stomach of a shark. How that ended up in the sea in the first place is a completely different question altogether.
9.
16th century armor. Here we have another very strange find. Back in the 16th century, someone found an entire suit of armor inside the stomach of a great white shark. Since great white sharks eat sea mammals, it probably thought the man wearing the suit of armor was a seal. In order to eat a whole suit of armor, the shark probably had to gobble it up in one bite. A bad idea, but an impressive feat.
8.
An entire dolphin. Next up, we have something that's pretty common. To put it simply, if it has a pulse and it's in the water, it's a potential dinner for a shark. But this is still strange nonetheless. Once again, the tiger shark is the culprit here. Despite how notorious tiger sharks are for eating anything and everything, scientists at the Gulf Coast Research Laboratory were still shocked when they discovered the bones of a 7-foot-long adult dolphin in the stomach of a massive 9-foot-long tiger shark. They were not only baffled by the size of the dolphin swallowed, but also by the fact that it was a dolphin to begin with. Dolphins tend to travel in packs in an attempt to stave off any potential shark attacks, and if that fails, they can usually defend themselves pretty well. The fact that a dolphin ended up in this shark's stomach means that the shark more than likely ended up having to exert far more energy than he would have liked in order to catch the poor dolphin.
7.
An ancient medallion. Just found this ancient medallion when making a shark curry, no big deal. Yeah, you can't make this stuff up. What started out as an attempt to prepare one of her favorite dishes, shark curry, ended up with the discovery of a 16th century artifact. While filleting one of the baby sharks she bought at a fish market in Klabang, Malaysia, Susila Menon found the ancient treasure in the shark's stomach. Medallions such as this were thought to be worn by soldiers as a form of divine protection, and it was more than likely due to its godlike connotations that this find was considered to be a blessing from the sea. Suffice it to say, the shark was not eaten and the medallion relic was kept by Menon.
6.
A bag of cash. Imagine being a fisherman and catching a shark that had eaten a whole bag of cash. That would be one hell of a catch. Once again, the culprit here is a tiger shark. This shark was caught off the coast of Florida, and unfortunately, the bag of money found inside its stomach was half digested, so no one knows exactly how much money was in the bag or where it came from. But this particular tiger shark definitely had quite the expensive taste when it came to dining.
5.
Tires. Okay, take a wild guess what type of sharks are most known for eating tires. If you guessed tiger shark, congratulations. Much like license plates, we can't point out one specific incident where a shark has been caught with a tire in its gut because it's such a common occurrence. Yes, tires are quite the popular dish for predators of the sea.
4.
Polar bear. Now, here's a strange one. Again, it's not uncommon for land animals to become a meal for sharks. Many dogs and other land creatures have been found inside of sharks, but polar bears aren't exactly something you see sharks eating every day. In 2008, a Greenland shark was found in Norway with the remains of a polar bear inside its stomach. Due to their size, location, and strength, polar bears are not a common meal for a shark. But as overfishing continues and sharks are swimming into more shallow waters to prey on seals, it's not completely out of the question for a shark to eat a polar bear if it's sick or already dead. Greenland sharks are the most northern sharks, found commonly in the subarctic waters of Iceland, Greenland, and Norway.
3.
Bottles of wine. Can you imagine catching a shark with a belly full of wine bottles? That sounds like a good night of fishing if you ask us. Back in 1942, a French fishing trawler caught a blue shark that turned out to be quite the vino lover. A bottle of Madeira wine was found in its belly. Apparently, despite being in the shark's stomach for quite some time, the wine still tasted delicious. Normally, wine that spends any time in the sea tends to have a more mellow taste, as the different process of osmosis that takes place under the water tends to have an effect that actually seems to improve the flavor. What can't be explained, though, is how the super strong acid in the shark's stomach didn't destroy the bottle completely. Guess we'll never know. Bon appetit.
2,
A live video camera. Now, the very idea of being eaten alive by a shark is horrifying and painful to imagine. Well, someone got a good idea of what that might be like when they accidentally managed to capture footage of a tiger shark, of course, swallowing their video camera while it was rolling. The shark did spit it out only a minute or so later. Still, though, that's only one case, and there are many more stories of sharks eating cameras. You have to figure that with all the time networks spend filming sharks underwater, they're going to lose a camera or two.
1,
Cannonball. Finally, we have yet another fairly common thing that sharks eat. Taking us back to 1823, fishermen in the West Indies discovered a cannonball in the stomach of a shark they had caught. Initially confused as to how this weighty iron ball could have possibly found its way into the shark's gut, they eventually concluded that it must have been attached to a person, and that the mammoth creature devoured the body along with the cannonball. And that's our list. Did we leave any out that you know about? Let us know in the comments below. Please remember to subscribe and tap the bell button to be notified when new videos are uploaded. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more elite facts.